I'm so excited to be introducing my guest today. He is somebody I've known for a very long time. OG media personality, OG hip hop artist, and a doer of very many other things.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you doing so many other things. Just the other day, you were emceeing the Blue 3 concert.
Yeah.
I've seen you doing a couple of other things on the side. We're going to get into that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's an honor to be here. I was watching and I'm like, the day I sit there, I will have made it. No, it's honestly, first of all, I'm proud of you, for
Thank
setting this up.
you.
It looks really beautiful. You look amazing.
Thank you.
But also the content makes it even much better. So I'm honestly honored to be here.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
And, in the previous season, some of the feedback that I got was people were saying, I don't take compliments. Like people say, I'm so happy to be here. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
But now you've said that, so
No,
I'm going to
you need-
acknowledge
you
and say,
allow that sink in.
Yeah.
I think you deserve that. I'm also like, there are not so many people who are doing this amazing stuff. So allow us just throw you flowers.
Okay.
Enjoy them.
Okay, so I'm happy to have you here.
Great.
We know you, a lot of us know you from the media.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us OGs know you from your hip hop career.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What was that about? Why did you not continue to pursue hip hop?
I don't think I was pursuing hip hop per se.
Yeah,
I think
hip hop
it
was pursuing you.
In a way, I kind of fell in it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so I've always been a hip hop fan like many other kids in the 90s. I was born in the 80s, lived my whole life in Mbara in the 90s, and a bit of it where I was in Tebe in my primary.
Yeah.
And so, when you have a chance to watch or listen to music that is hip-hop driven in the 90s, you want to run away from almost everything else because you feel like this is your identity, this is your way to express yourself. So from senior one, I mimed Anish the Dragon, I mimed all the songs that you can think of that were hip-hop.
Yeah.
The first song that I ever played for my mom to listen to, she was washing clothes, was Eminem. One of his first songs, which is "My Name Is," and it's one of the it's not too explicit, but it's not the first song you want your mom to listen to. So I always felt like hip hop was something that I landed on, and it was something that I loved. And so fast forward, when I joined radio for my senior 6, immediately I joined radio. I always had an inclination of working with musicians or something like that, because even in school, I think our London College, I was in London College of St. Lawrence, we had a dance group, and we were the first dance group that had uniforms and stuff like that. So it was serious.
Yeah.
So by the time I was getting out of school, it was not like I need to start music. It was already part of my thing. But I think when it came to recording the hip-hop songs, it was because of GNL, Rabba Dabba, that effect of hands tactic. I was on Hot 100 talking to rappers almost every single day. It was a hip-hop station. So you kind of felt like, oh, we're going to studio. All right, let's go. And then they're like, yo, jump on the track. And then you jump on this. And the song that I got to do with GNL and Rabba Dabba, who were just homies, like normal people, but they ended up becoming great icons. To me at that time, it was fun and games.
Yeah.
But then I started realizing people were paying attention to me, and people loved the music that I was doing for other people, because I started working with likes of Big Trill. And so I felt maybe I could pay more attention to it. So I did a full album in 2016. I released that. And so I have an album under my name, 2 mixtapes under my name. But I wouldn't say that I'm a hip-hop artist, like I'm coming for y'all.
No, but listen,
yeah.
as long as you put out an album,
Yeah.
It's different if you are a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
But as long as you put out an album,
it's-
allow us to put that on your CV.
I have accepted it. I still write music till today, but I don't refer myself like a hip-hop artist, a rapper or something. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is I've always wanted to be an artist. McKenzie, first of all, that's rude. I want you to know.
You know
that
why I'm saying this?
Why
I'm laughing?
are you laughing?
The way you said it is more like you gave up. Why?
Okay, so I gave up because I can't write.
No.
So I need a ghost writer.
Hey.
Yes.
I have.
Are you seeing where I'm going with
now,
this?
Now, since I can't rap, I write and then you do the.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that will work out well for us.
No, honestly, I think the best thing about my hip hop journey so far has been self-expression.
Yeah.
The latest song that I recorded was about my mental health and my experience with marijuana. And so that, I think, is what I write from. So if I give it to you, chances are it might
I
never
won't relate.
Yes. So for me, that's really been about expression.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. I'm still on the lookout for a ghostwriter, though, just so you know, guys. Okay, so you've been in the media for how long?
Right now, I count 17 years.
17 years.
Yes.
Quite the journey.
It's ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I started from senior 6 vacation up until now.
What's the most important life lesson that this journey of 17 years has taught you?
If anything, it has taught me more about myself, my weaknesses, my strengths, how toxic I am, and and how amazing I am as well. Because I've been given an opportunity to watch my career, to see my career, because I have fan bases from Kampala FM, Hot 100, Radio City, and currently Kiss FM, and WBS, Urban TV.
You've been around.
No, I've been around.
You've been around.
I did Jam Agenda and Showtime magazine. Do you know how long ago that was?
I remember that.
Yeah, so I feel like I have a chance of meeting people, and they're like, man, when you used to do this and stuff like this made me feel so. The media has taught me a lot about myself. I have evolved differently. I think it has taught me more about my personality more than anything else, because the other things I kind of maybe already knew. I just had to experience them. But to learn, it has fully been about who I am as an individual. The media has helped me a lot. I took a break for 3 years to discover what the hell, man? Why am I doing this? So it has been a very great therapeutic tool in my life.
You mentioned toxic traits.
Yeah.
I have to ask, what is your toxic trait that you're aware of?
I talk while I'm thinking.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So the words
They
have not
come
yet
up-
processed,
No,
but they are coming out of your mouth.
Even now, I'm about to think about what I'm going to tell you. No, I think
Yeah.
because of that, I've made some promises that I don't, live up to, because of my media career, I got so involved in having what do they call them? Sensational talks, whereby you're trying to make the other person feel good about themselves, and then you move on.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that a lot, and for my life, I've been discovering that I need to stop talking to some people. I need to say my truth, because my toxic trait is that if you ask me, so how do I look right now? I will have words. I don't know where they will come from. I'm not telling you the truth. That is just the reality. You get? So it's a discovery again. Because of radio, I noticed that I had some people that I would not like, and then I realized, it was my issue, in the system. So yeah, I think that has been top. I have many other things, but that right there is top.
That's actually funny.
Yeah.
I'm now starting to wonder if any conversation we've ever had is real.
Yes, because again, I cut myself out of. Okay, so basically, if I have a personal friend who knows me, I can't lie, because obviously you're going to get my, But I'm talking about meeting random people and going in offices and meeting new people.
Yeah.
I've been horrible at that. I forget names. I forget because at that moment I'm just living in that moment, and then I leave it. I think as much as it is a good thing, it has been toxic in a way for a lot of my friendships.
Yeah. Okay. At least you're aware about it.
Yeah.
I've known you for as long as I've known you. You've always come across as one of the most confident people that I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not argued with neither.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever feel intimidated?
A lot.
Really?
Yes. If anything, my mask of I'm not intimidated is really a protective shield of I was bullied when I was in my my P5, P6, P7.
Yeah.
Because I came from a village school, and I went straight to a very top school in Entebbe, where people's parents were pilots and engineers and doctors. Yeah. And for me, where I'd come from, people's parents were selling muhogo for breakfast. So it was a bit of also self-esteem driven, but also just getting people to belittle you. And I think it kind of got me. That trauma stuck in my head that, yes, I have met some people who intimidate me. I have met situations that intimidated me that I ended up losing the opportunity because I just didn't feel like it was my opportunity. But I've been working on that heavily. I confront the people that, do that, but also I confront why am I intimidated. So, but I do heavily get intimidated.
And before I even get to your next question, I just want to say, like, isn't it funny how life leveled the playing field?
Yeah.
Like all those pilots' children and I don't know what.
Yeah.
And
We're all
you,
here.
there you go.
We are all here.
You're on a podcast.
We probably pay the same rent.
You get me? Let's move swiftly along.
Yeah.
Have you ever been starstruck?
Yes.
By whom?
Let me tell you something. I don't think people understand, but and this is going to sound horrible, because at the time he wasn't really that bad of a guy. He was not.
I can't
horrible.
wait to know who this
He was not like a bad person who the whole world hates him.
Yeah.
He came to Uganda, and I was among the very few people to shake his hand. R. Kelly. I almost fell down.
No, but let me, like, to be fair, and this is in no way defending R. Kelly, but until all these things came out,
Yeah.
R. Kelly was that guy.
Let me tell you something. In my
Yeah.
whole life, there are 3 or 4 people that I've adored. R. Kelly, definitely Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I've been a huge fan of Eminem since day one.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly, he looked like the American version of cool.
Yeah.
His shades, his music, his beats, his songwriting, and his range and everything.
Like, I'm so angry at him. How could he
Yeah,
take that away from
exactly.
us?
So when we met him,
Yeah.
I was with Kahuna. Mama.
Malo.
Gwe. I've never met anyone else and I'm like, oh wow, because who are you? You're from Nigeria, I don't care. But this guy, he had an aura, and because he had come with his mom and the team and all that, so it just felt like you're not here.
Yeah.
And just shaking his hand, I still feel that it was pure starstruck moment for me. I normally look at artists, they come from the version of them coming to me to interview them, so I never really feel I'm your boss now, so we never really have the chance to. The only people that tried to get me was Brick and Les. Those girls were confusing.
Yeah, but they were hot.
They came in studio at Hot 100, and it was like a small
He was
studio.
small. So you had to be in close
I was
proximity.
like, what's going on? Like, it was, no, but R. Kelly is still top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the worst advice that you have ever received?
Stick to what you know.
That's good.
Yeah. I used to,
In reference to what?
so I am a jack of all trades. I am a jack of all trades. I've done pretty much everything there is in the entertainment industry, in the broadcast industry. I mean, I MC. The only thing that I have not done professionally is DJing, but I have DJ'd. You even saw me DJing at Chobe Safari. If you remember, we did the silent
I wasn't
disco.
there.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm so sorry. This information is coming out. Yeah,
It wasn't me.
Cut this one now. Yeah, but no. I've done this DJing. I've done events management. I've done everything. I've been in people's. Everything that has given me a chance to make money in the entertainment industry, I have done.
Yeah.
Voicing, what? Maybe acting, I haven't done that. But everything else I've done. And so you normally meet people who already have an idea of who you are. And so I coined the term the radio guy. And I coined this because I got the inspiration from Charlemagne the God. He actually just had that cape. And I felt like I needed to coin myself as the radio guy so that whenever I meet anyone, the first thing you should know is that I'm the radio guy. But I do very many other things.
Yeah.
People don't believe that. On social media, if you type anything that is not in accordance with your line of industry, they tell you, bro, why don't you do stuff
Stick
that
to
you know?
stick to your thing.
Stick to what you know is by far the stupidest statement you can make to a human being besides yourself.
And I like that you branded yourself the radio guy.
Yeah.
And I believe a lot of people would think you when they think radio.
Yeah.
What was your plan B? Did you ever have a plan B? And if you did, what was it if the media thing didn't necessarily play out?
You know, even my mom wanted me to go to Namasagali in my senior one. Because she took me to a Catholic school and she realized, this boy, I'm wasting his time. So before she passed on, because she got cancer and kind of like lost a lot of her mobility, and so she wasn't making a lot of decisions for me. It was my uncle and myself. But if it was up to her, in my senior two, I should have joined Namasagali.
Yeah.
Because she knew this one is just an entertainer. There's nothing we're going to do about it. But we need to take him in a school that can at least teach him what he's doing. So I have never in my whole life thought I would do anything else but entertainment, ever.
There was never a plan
It's
B.
never been, but radio is probably the best skill an entertainer wants, because you do everything entertainment in there. And I think the fact that you have the control of the production, of the console, of what the music, like you have a lot of control compared to TV where you sit there, let's say action and you go. Radio became the primary thing, but entertainment has always been it. Though, I met my uncle in 2018. He's pretty much my guardian. And my guardian told me, so what's going on, boy? Why are you sad? Because I was going through a horrible time. I'd taken a break from radio. I was like, man, I don't think radio is my thing, you know? I don't think TV is my thing. I don't know why I've been thinking this is it. You know, I was confused. I was going through a self-realization moment. And he told me, so what are you going to do about it? I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to be doing events for money. And he told me, get a plan B and it works for your plan A. I had never really thought about that. He's like, your plan A is your purpose, but your plan B is survival, should be primary. If you can't do what you love if you're not surviving.
Yeah.
So my plan B has always been survival. Get a good job, get a good skill, get something that you're so good at that everyone knows you're good at, and do it for some money.
Yeah.
And then express yourself and do all this manyanga you want to do. So currently, I do have a plan B, but I've always been plan A. So my plan B is working for my plan A.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm one of those people who doesn't believe in plan B.
Yeah.
So I asked that question, but I'm a hypocrite because me, I didn't have a plan B.
Yeah.
It was A or nothing.
Yeah.
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 Now the next question I want to ask you is, I think one of those personality type questions that exposes you a little bit. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
You know, I've never been asked that question, and I've always seen people answering that question.
And you'll be thinking you have the smartest answer.
My superpower would be teleportation.
Tell me more.
I don't like people sometimes. I just want to run away. You know? If I could live an off-grid life, it would be the best thing. But I also want people. You understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to be in studio, but sometimes I want to be
You don't
alone.
want to be there.
And then also, I don't like traffic jam. You know? Have you ever gone through immigration? Teleportation, I think, would be the best thing that I can do to make money. I can be there on time. I can be on everything.
Yeah.
For the case of reality of what could happen, and it helps my life right now, I think teleportation would be great because I can fly somewhere to the Maldives and meditate for 5 minutes and I come back here and deal with life.
Yeah.
I like my life. I just want to escape sometimes.
That's clever.
Yeah.
That's clever. You can be in two places at once. You know what mine would be? Persuasion.
Bananki.
I wish I had the power of
Who do you have
persuasion.
on your mind that you are thinking, see?
I could vibe anybody. I could change laws. I could change policies. Like I would persuade the government to fix our roads. Isn't that,
You know
isn't
what's
that
so
a
funny?
win?
You'd realize you are wasting a lot of time. You persuade this one is persuaded by something else.
Nada.
I feel like I don't like helping people in the sense of masses of people. I like to help one person. I don't like to help let's go and fight for everyone. Those niggas don't want you to fight for them. They're doing the worst thing in their life.
Yeah.
In their lives. So, yeah, I mean, persuade, but I don't know.
I would even persuade you to.
I find it limiting.
Is it?
I find it limiting.
Do you know that if you can persuade people, you can get away with just about anything?
Can you persuade yourself, though?
You can persuade yourself out of
Are you
any
able to
problem
persuade
you have.
yourself?
Me?
Yeah. No, I'm saying in that case.
In that case.
If you had
No.
the power of
No,
persuasion.
I don't think so, no. Because you have to, someone has to control it. So it would be me controlling it.
But how? When you cannot persuade yourself. That's where my problem is.
McKenzie, stop trying to Jedi mind trick me
You said
now.
we are doing personalities, right? Kati, if you want to persuade the whole world, who is persuading you?
I am
Because
the leader, I'm the boss.
That's very dangerous. Where are you getting inspiration
Auntie,
from?
that's my point. That's my point.
So you're
it's
good.
too much power. You get it.
Sabrina.
You get it. Now you're getting it. Right?
By the way, you're a mad person. Because if you're going in that direction,
I am good. In this scenario, I am good. You see,
Cardi-
it's a very dangerous thing to
you
have.
just want to be worshipped. That's all.
I would form a cult, you guys. I would get carried away. Anyway, speaking of getting carried away,
Yeah.
I want to introduce some exciting game that we're going to play.
Okay.
You've shifted in your chair. Calm down.
What are we winning?
Okay?
Yeah.
You're winning good vibes.
Okay.
And words of affirmation.
Hallelujah. Just don't persuade me too much.
Okay, so the game is called red, green, or amber. So red means you're okay. I'm going to give you scenarios.
Okay.
You're going to tell me if it's a red flag, a green flag, or if it's amber. Amber means we don't care.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't notice.
Okay.
Okay. The category is relationships.
Okay.
So let's go. Scenario number 1. She says good night, but stays online.
Red.
You see her online. She's just not responding to you. She said good night, like at 9. It's midnight. She's still online. Is that a red, green, or amber flag?
Red flag, because there's someone else you're telling good night.
What if, like, I went to sleep, but then, like, a text came in and it's work related? Or,
At
like,
midnight.
social media?
What work are you doing at midnight?
It
What
could
work
be.
are you involved in that they call you at midnight for emergencies?
So, red.
Red flag.
Okay.
Phones, after 9 p.m. People, if you want to be peaceful, don't say good night before you've slept. You can even just maybe schedule it.
Yeah.
Go to sleep and schedule that
Schedule
you
that
go
good
wire after
night.
5 minutes. I think it's very dangerous, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, because now we can see where you are. We can know who you. Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, what about if she says good night, then she's posting, like, at 11? That's still a red flag.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've understood.
Yeah.
Okay. You go on a date, she doesn't reach for the bill. You know that little dance that people do these days of, like, am I going to pay? Are you going to pay?
Yeah.
Is that a red, green, or amber?
Nah, my wife has a very strong need to always be in control of what the bill looks like. But I like to pay my bill. But I'm very lucky that I'm not with a woman that is stuck in the mindset of if I didn't move with money, she can't pay the bill or anything of the sort. So I don't mind,
You don't mind. So
I don't honestly.
She doesn't reach for the bill. That's amber.
It's all good, but personally, I'm the one who's going to pull it. We can't start fighting for the bill. Then I start realizing maybe you didn't want to be here. I don't know. I like to pay the bill and we move on. I don't know. I've always done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She calls herself a high-value woman. Red, green, or amber?
You know what? High-value women are calling themselves high-value women because they have to call themselves high-value women. I don't believe in that stuff.
Yeah.
It's these things, I was watching someone who says, I don't believe in people who say, this company, we are family. What do you mean you're family? You're a business.
Yeah.
Should make money. Here's a family, you're trying to hide something. Maybe the facilitation you're giving, you're trying to give it like brother and sister facilitation. So personally, I think those terminologies of I am a high value woman, I'm an just do you we'll see that. I think people should call you that. Yeah, if you call yourself a high value woman, that means there's an ego that you're skating on that you will slide off, and at some point you won't believe where you're falling.
So, red flag.
Amber there.
Amber, okay.
But it's a dangerous thing for them.
Okay, she blames her behavior on her zodiac sign. You know I'm a Pisces, so I'm crazy. You know I'm a
Green flag.
Green flag.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I'm a scholar of life.
Okay.
Let me say that.
Okay.
I'm a scholar of life, and so there are different things. There are people who believe in numbers. There are people who believe in horoscopes. There are people who believe in gods. There are people who believe in the religions. Everyone has different things they believe in that form who they really are.
Okay.
So if anyone is trying to discover who they are and they say, okay, I'm Aquarius, I am attracted to Geminis, be like, okay, fine. But now there, at least we have a base of where we can start the conversation from to tell you that, okay, you're not right, but at least I know where you're coming from.
Okay.
I like the fact that someone comes thinking they know who they are, because then we can have a conversation. They have worked hard to get to know that. They have gone through a lot to know that. I don't like people who say, hey, you horoscope, you know. I'm like, okay, if you're saying that, that means you haven't dug deep into seeing what people have gone through to find out why horoscopes are important, why all these things are important. So anyone who blames their behaviors on that is, for me, it's a green flag, because I use it then to make them hopefully better, but to also make them realize that no, you are wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know.
Okay, I just that answer alone shows me you're an open-minded person.
Very.
Because me, I high-key judge. You know, like I can say, okay, I'm a Virgo, so I'm this certain type of way.
Yeah.
But that doesn't excuse my behavior. So I mean, okay, so she's
You're right.
red, green, or amber.
Yeah.
She's always late.
Red flag.
Hey, mama.
Red flag. I mean, you can't do anything about it. It's everyone. Is there a woman who is always on time?
Yeah.
No.
I know quite a number of people. Maritza.
Yeah, but Maritza is different.
Maritza
Maritza is a very special
Maritza
character.
is always on time.
Mama Kampala.
Yeah, Mama
That's
Kampala.
a very special character, because she will be on time and you feel guilty that you came 1 minute late.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maritza is a type of person who will be there early. You know that saying of, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. I think she subscribes to that school of thought.
I think it's a red flag, because it annoys me
It's a
when, like,
red
for example,
flag.
when we are going to somewhere and you wait for the human being to leave the house.
Yeah.
I get angry about some of those things, but generally, I think it is a thing for many people who are like that. A lot of women that I've met in my life, from my mom to my wife, they're all like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has only guy friends.
Let me tell you.
You look like you're about to even say, I rebuke.
I rebuke in the name of Jesus Christ. I rebuke in the name of Jesus Christ. And I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, if you have female friends and those are your primary friends, there's a problem with you. You haven't grown up. You haven't grown up. Because as a man, you should be a leader of either fellow men, or you should be in conversation with fellow men who are leaders. Because when you give birth to either a girl or a boy, they are looking at you as an example. Now, their boy can't be out there gossiping with girls, especially if he identifies as a straight man and all that stuff. You need to be straight up. And I used to be that guy. I used to be friends with girls and thinking that I'd rather be with girls because, like, you know, they are fun, and guys are always, because I'm intimidated by the alpha males and all that stuff. I think a girl that is friends with boys all the time needs to deal with what girls are doing to her and she's running away from. I think it's a big problem. Though it's becoming more popular now than ever, I think they are
I tell you what it is, though.
Almost all my girlfriends that I know say that stuff.
Yeah. I tell you what it is, though. As a woman who has been a woman for all of my 33 years on this planet, a lot of friendship dynamics with girls are competitive. It's unfortunate, but it happens. You have a girl best friend, and in high school she was the shit, and she can't let go of that personality. So now it's your time to shine, and she can't let go of that. So she wants to bring you down. So a lot of times you would rather have friends of the opposite sex because there's no competition there. I'm never going to be a guy. I'm never going to outman you, and you're never going to outwoman me. You get? So it's better if we have that dynamic where there's no competition. We're just here for good vibes. I'm just saying, like, that's how it is a lot of the time.
I get you.
Yeah.
There's a new TikTok trend where they're asking men, if your daughter was in a forest and there was a bear,
yeah,
and a man, who would you rather feel safe? And women were saying the
bear.
Kat, you want to become BFFs with guys. So I don't understand. Okay,
No.
I get where you come from.
Yeah.
I get the context of the ideology that boys will be cool with girls, but he's cool with you for one reason. We all know. Now, you might not like it.
Yeah.
You might want to say that I have had friends who are not interested.
Yeah.
Try and holler at them once in a while and tell them I'm home, but things are a little tight, and see what will happen. I'm not even saying that all men are promiscuous or all men are just perverted or anything of the sort. But the chances of that happening to you, or the chances of you having a very genuine male friend when you're a girl, they're very slim.
Very slim.
Especially if he's a straight man. And especially if he wants to lead a very, disciplined life. He's not going to be BFFs with a girl if he's going to get married at some point or start a business or something of the sort. It's going to be really difficult. Now, a lot of people are in denial of it. But I have my BFF. Yeah, now. You wait when you grow up and you go through what I've gone through.
Yeah.
You realize that,
No, for me, I don't think BFF.
You can literally be,
just friends.
I'm friends with you, Sabrina.
Yes,
I think we're cool friends.
Yeah.
But I can't call you every evening. I can't highlight. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would want to, but I think it's a bit weird. You understand what I mean? Like, we're cool.
Yeah,
like,
we
I
are
can
cool.
go through something, but then I'll be like, no, there are limits to this. I'm a married man. She, I don't know what's your situation, but let's move on. We're talking a lot now.
Sips drink.
Let me eat a fruit. Yeah.
Okay, right. Red, green, or amber?
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to cook.
That's all right.
It's okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We're living in the
It's
times
neither
where
nor here.
my son cooks for me. Sometimes I cook for myself.
Yeah.
Nah, it's all good. Just don't ask me for food all the time if you can't cook. Figure out. Order.
Find a way to sustain yourself.
If you can't cook, how are you going to survive?
Okay, she calls everybody sweetheart. Everybody like, hi sweetheart, hi darling. Everybody, like you, her
It's all
friends. It's okay.
It can just be a language.
Yeah.
I call a lot of girls, hey love, hey love. I would never call my wife, hey love. She has a name. And I would never call any random person, hey baby, never. But I think for my thing, it's hey love. Even when my woman would ever go through my phone or my DMs or anything, and she sees me saying, hey love, she'll be like, oh, who is this friend of yours? She knows. Because it's almost like a terminology of mine that I use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like saying comrade or...
Yeah.
To me, that's how I feel. So if a girl has that inside of her, that's fine. It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So overall, you've answered these questions, and from my perspective, I think you're a green flag person.
Oh, really?
Because you seem to maintain an open mind.
Accommodative.
Yeah, you're very
I was,
accommodative.
Raised by a good woman, so I know that there's the importance of accepting women to be who they really are.
Okay.
If you're going to enjoy them.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move swiftly along.
You don't want me to enjoy?
No.
Okay.
Mackenzie, children watch this show.
No chance.
let's move
No chance. No chance, Sabrina.
So the next segment.
Okay.
The next segment.
Okay.
You're guessing these celebrities' real names,
Okay.
right?
I'm guessing.
No. So I'm going to give you the celebrity's real name, and you're going to guess who the celebrity is.
Okay.
Yeah? Because you've been in the industry. I have faith in you,
Okay.
and I hope that you know these people.
Let's try.
I'm going to start this off easy.
Don't start with other piece. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm going to start this one off easy.
Uh-huh.
Baguma Crescent.
I know who Baguma Crescent is. I know who that is.
Okay.
I actually know that person. I've forgotten who that is.
Okay.
Because I know Baguma Crescent.
Baguma Crescent. Let me sip my tea. This might take a while.
Oh my goodness. I know who this person is.
Don't be Baguma.
I actually know.
And
who
you know
Baguma-
him. I know
No,
you. I know for a
him.
fact you know who he
I
is.
actually know that name. I'm just trying to connect it to the name of the other artist.
I think we should have a timer here. So I'm going to time you. I'm going to time you.
No, I actually can't get it, but I know it for sure.
Okay.
Who's
Do you
that?
give up?
Yeah.
Bini Ganta.
Oh my goodness, he was my artist. I managed him. I actually know that name because
So
I
you
wrote
used to
it
call
down.
him Bini
No,
Ganta.
I
Hi,
created.
Bini Ganta.
I know,
We have a
no.
meeting.
It's Bini, Wagwan Ras. But I created for him his EPK. I should know. I know that name.
Okay. Ndugwa Deus.
Ndugwa Deus. Who is that? Ndugwa Deus. Deus, not Davis. Oh, you.
You can never guess.
Ndugwa Deus.
I think even if I give you 100
Ndugwa
guesses.
Deus, not Little Puzzle. You didn't tell me it's Little Puzzle. Who is Ndugwa Deus? Hip hop?
What genre is that anyway? It's like Ugandan flow. Like what's local Ugandan music? Local Ugandan music. Chidandali.
Alien skin.
Nada.
Not sorry. What's
we've run out of time. Okay. Grenade.
I would never. But the guy's name is Grenade. How would I ever get his real name? It's called
okay,
Deus.
I'm going to throw you a bone because I feel bad.
Deus.
You're losing all of them. This one everyone knows. Daniel Chigozi.
The Myth.
Ivambe.
Of course, that's
then
Navio.
who is Tom Mayanja?
No, that Navio.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Daniel Chigozi Luwama. That one, I know him.
Okay,
Yeah.
Walukaga Shafik.
Si Walukaga. Isn't it Walukaga?
Walukaga.
The
Shafik.
artist Walukaga.
Nada.
Hey.
Ivambe. Mackenzie, who do you know?
Why would I know people's names when I know their AKS? It's not like I'm going to, I don't know, take them for
Fake Fameka.
Holy Communion. Fake Fameka is called Walukaga. The resemblance could be there.
You know what?
That's amazing, though.
It is. So at least this was a learning moment, a teaching moment for you.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Even if you called some of my friends and you gave me their names, I might not know their names.
And to be honest, to be fair, even the people watching this, even if they ask them, what is Bryan McKenzie's real name? Some of them do not know.
But that's my real name.
Your real name is Bryan Sabiti?
McKenzie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought Mackenzie was for vibes.
No.
Really? That's your real name?
Yeah.
You're pulling out your driver's license?
Nah, I can now.
National ID?
Yeah.
Okay, I can confirm that is indeed Mackenzie. Mackenzie, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
stopping by. This has been such a fun conversation, such a delight, and such a pleasure having you.
I think you're awesome. Thank you so much for having me here. Shout outs going out to everyone that supports you. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button.
Exactly. You know the deal. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. It's Never That Serious. Drops every week. Hopefully, I'll be consistently doing it on Wednesday. We have been at the Patio Bella. You need to stop by, you and your girls and your guys. Everybody come through and have yourselves a good time. Dressed by STW. Make sure you go check out their Instagram page. They have amazing outfits and they are suitable for all body shapes and sizes. They will take good care of you. Until next time, bye.